Evening all, and welcome to episode 41 of Season 8 of Factory Town, where there has been a few minor updates which fix things and do things and change things, but there's been one update which is going to help us, I hope. Train stations previously could not be filtered to packaged or unpackaged goods. Now they can. Now you can right click and choose what package you want to do. So that means that our things in the corner I might be able to do with a single train station. A train station and a packager. I think that it might work now. We might be able to do that. So I kind of want to give that a go. The awkward thing that I've noticed, this is just we might give it. I might leave this works, so I think I'll leave this for the minute, and if we ever come to update it. But the awkward thing that I just want to point out is that a packager is fantastic. If you put some stone bricks on top of it, and then put a station on top of it, which I can't afford, so let's just move this station just temporarily on top of it. It actually looks pretty good. I kind of like that as a building. Could do with having the same texture for it, but I don't think I can do that. I didn't actually look for structural blocks. Stone brick might be the better version of that. I'm going off on a small tangent and I haven't even started the episode. How's this? How's this? Awesome. It's all the same, yeah. But I like that building, but unfortunately you can't work it that way because the packager is on the bottom and you want the station on the bottom. But I like that. There's something about that building I just like that, with the trace station on top. The station looks like it just fits on top of things. It's like a bell tower, if that makes sense to anyone. It just kind of looks like a bell tower, but and that was just me mucking about earlier on. I was like, oh, that fits real. Maybe I could do it that way. No, I tried to put the packager on top of the station originally. I was like, oh, it looks better the other way. And then I could bring the rails up, and the rails go up and down. No, not worth it. Why can't we make any more of those? We need planks. Why do we need planks? We need planks, so we don't have any planks. I've actually upped this so that we have 2 rows of planks and 1 row going to go out to ourselves. I'm going to upgrade this barn all the way to cap. So we would have 1,000 planks stored for ourselves. 250 can go out into the world, and 250 wood can come in here. I think that's pretty good. I think that we could probably don't need that many, but that's what we're gonna do. Also, over here, all our houses hit level 5. Was it level 5 or hold on? Was it here? I had loads of level 4. I had loads of notifications that houses were leveling up to level 4. So it's working. Our system is working. We are picking up grain. We are delivering grain over to here. The grain is being produced into bread. Everything is awesome. We're not getting enough grain. We're not getting flour. We're not getting enough flour because we're not getting enough grain. So we need to increase our grain train, which is this one here, and our flour train. We don't have a. Do we have a wood train? Because we need a wood train, don't we? Here. We don't have a wood train. Sending nails and stuff from that one there. Okay, so I've got a spare station there if I need one. We don't have a wood train, do we? What this game needs, and something that somebody else suggested as well in the comments, and I need to make this. I need to do this on Discord as well. You've got the worker. Oh, excuse me. You've got the worker overview, which tells you what they're doing. Need a button for trains. Need a train overview. Which may be of absolutely no use to some people. Or need the worker button to have a trains be listed in here. To tell you what trains are doing what. Doesn't necessarily tell you where they're going to, so maybe it wouldn't work for the overview, but just having a list of trains and having a train. Having it look just like this. Just like this. Boom. But then the icons on the end, it should have like what the locomotive is. So it's a train, and then what the filter on the locomotive is. and then how many carriages it's got and what the filters on the carriages are. Just dot them across here. Just make it, you know, like, I know you can put 100 carriages on a train, it would probably break it, but realistically, who's putting 100 carriages on a train? There's probably someone, isn't there? There's probably someone out there with 100 carriages on a train. Probably just got a train just going round and round in circles. The other thing you can, this I remember, I don't know if I explained this before, but you can connect locomotives, trains. Is that a thing? No, you can't. No? I thought you could. I thought you could connect locomotives to the back of... No. Okay. Okay, I thought you could connect locomotives to the back of it. I must be thinking something else then. But you could potentially have multiple locomotives which would stop at places and be... But no. Yeah. So yeah, having a menu which shows all the trains and then just has like these little icons here that just tell you, you know, the train has this filter on it, that has that one, that was that. And you could even just use the first filter. I know you can set multiple filters to things, but it really could just show the first filter, because I don't think, for trains at least, I don't think anyone's doing multiple filters. The inventory for the car, you've only got one inventory, so it's probably just a single one. So a lot of people, I would guess, are either using a single train like I am with it being filtered, or using one train with multiple carts and each cart is filtered differently. So I think that would work. Don't know how doable that is, but I think that would work. Anyway, right, tangent over. What do we need to do? We need to get a wood train. Where'd we wood go? Wood, add a boxcar, filter to wood. Wooden planks. There we go. You're going to sit here because you actually need to fill up on flour. So we need to find our grain train. This is why I want a thing for train, so I don't have to go around being like, where is it? Where is it? I could just click a list and go, that one is grain. That's what I want. I don't know how it would work with filters, with tags. I don't know how you could put a menu up with tags. Although I suppose if you had an option like this and then you clicked on it, rather than it taking to the thing, it would open up a mind you, you could click on it and it would show you the tags. So that would work. You're doing it, all the things. So you could click on each individual train, it would leave the window open, you just find the tags that way, I suppose. You're farming. Right, what we got here? We got iron, grain. So I need to add more. We can't add more because we don't have any more. So okie dokie. But we have a wood train now, which is good. How many wood? How much wood? Yeah. Okay. You're sat there. You're not actually using fuel. I don't know why. That seems to be just a visual bug. If they're stopped at a station that has them holding, they just puff away. Whereas if they stop back here, it's only when you first load the game though. So I think it's just a visual bug. It's not actually using fuel. It concerned me. I did check them. No, they're not actually using fuel. They are. It's just a bug. So you can go. Okay, right. So you're doing that. So you're stone and that, and this is all really complicated and madness, but it works. You're getting stone down here. That is good. Stone is here. Stone needs using because we need stone. The stone thing. We need stone for the stone god. Skulls for the skull god. No, skulls for the skull for the throne, isn't it? Blood for the blood god. That's the... I don't know. Right, this is all working. That's fine. This is not working. This is wood. We're getting wood now. Hopefully, we'll get wood once we clear this. Need a way for a train to hold longer. Need a timer. Which we can build. But I don't know how well having timer gates works with the new system. Do we have advanced logistics unlocked? Do we have that? We have compute blocks unlocked. No, they're locked. Requires advanced logistics. Where's the advanced logistics? There. Requires 2,000 industrial unit. We don't have anything. Okay. I need to test that. Previously, because you didn't have train stations, you had other things, and if a train was just other things. Sorry. Previously, you didn't have train stations; you just had train stops. And if a train was at a train stop and it was blocked for the next row, it would just keep grabbing stuff from the train stop. So you could actually have a gate and time it. So a train could come in, you'd wait 30 seconds, the train would go. I don't know how that works with these new train loaders. I don't know if it does the same thing. We will have to test it once I unlock advanced logistics and see how it goes. So you have dropped off your flour in there. This is where this train needs to come back, doesn't it? This train needs to go, well, hang on a minute. I don't need to go all the way around the track. I need to just turn around and come back to here. Even though flour is going to be needed elsewhere, at the archery place, what I need is I need a thing here that goes, hey, if you're... I need advanced logistics to do it. Basically, I need to be able to check the train and go, hey, if you're flour and you're empty, then yeah, come this way. But if you're anything else and you're not empty, no, carry on. But we can't do that. We need advanced logistics for that. We can't do that. So right now, that's just doing its thing, going around in circles, being happy. We are full of bread. Bread is good. We have 5,000 gold. That is good. We have 24 happiness. That is good. Life is good. Life. You are currently producing no happiness, even though you have a train station here. We've turned you off because you have 7 houses connected to you. Why did I turn that one off? Oh, because this was the old system, wasn't it? Old. Oh, we can't afford that because we need more reinforcements. Yeah. We need all the things. You are not filtered to planks. Where's that train? Where's the train? Are you the train? Are you the train? What train are you? No, you're the flag. You're the plank train. Stop! Plank train! Plank train! You missed them. Awesome. And the train has come without its carriage, and now watch this. Watch this. This is awesome. So the carriage is up here somewhere. I shall unpause the game and whoop, there you go. Zoom, the carriage appeared. I love that. Brilliant. Okay, so now you will come down here. So yeah, this works. So I didn't do that. So cool. Yay, it works first time. Look at that. Look. Isn't that awesome? Okay. Do reinforced planks have to come out? They do sell. They sell for a lot. Are they part of... So we can get 3 happiness from here. We could sell reinforced planks. We could sell metal. Reinforced planks is 2 happiness, so we probably want to go for the things that have the most happiness on them. Bread's got 1 happiness. Perhaps I should concentrate on stuff that's got the most happiness. So that gives us 2 happiness. So if we went that one, well, actually, to cap the happiness out, we would have to sell everything here to get this happiness. $0.43. Oh no, you can only have 6 happiness. So if we went 2, 2, and 2, we wouldn't sell anything else. So if we sold fish, cooked chicken, and cooked beef, we get 2. Has that changed? Has that changed? I have a feeling that's changed. Or did I? No, it hasn't. Okay, I've been misreading that. I bet you've all been shouting at the screen going, no, it's 2 happiness. You don't need to sell bread. You just need to sell cooked fish, cooked chicken, and cooked beef. And that's your 6 happiness points, which goes into there and makes 6 happiness points. You can sell bread still, and that's fine, but bread isn't needed. Bread can be used for sandwiches. You don't actually need to physically sell bread. Okay. That's interesting. So if we just get cooked fish, cooked chicken, and cooked beef, that is our 6 happiness from there. So it says 43. I'm knocking 1 off that every time because we're ignoring water. I could sell water, but you'd have to sell it to each house individually because there's no market that sells it, which is weird. There needs to be a well. There needs to be a Here we go. Here we go. I don't think Eric, who the developer of this game, I don't think he watches my video, so I don't know why I suggest things on here and don't go to Discord to suggest them. But you got the food market, general store, tavern, apothecary, schoolhouse. They all sell things to buildings. You could do with another building, another 3x3 building, so it's the same size as these, but it's like the village well, the town centre. We've got town centres, you know what I mean? The village well, and you just pump well and water into it, and it sells them to everyone. That would be cool. That would be really cool. That would be a nice building. That would be a nice. Unfortunately, you can't mod the game in that sort of way at the moment. Modding. The editor is getting better and better every time. Okay, so right, ranting over, and blah over, and whatever over. So we're doing well. We're doing well. We've got planks. Got some planks, which means we got some more. We have some more that. We need to store more of that because we don't have enough really to start doing things. Because one of these costs like it's 50 planks. One of these costs like 30 of them. So I really need to be storing more of them, but I don't want to store more of these. I don't want to store more planks and iron and stuff like that. I don't. What I'd much rather do is have a separate storage for reinforced planks, which is not generally the way I do things, but I kind of want to here. And the way I'm thinking of doing it is with scaffolding. If I was to put another barn on top of there, that looks weird. I don't like it. I don't like the pointy. You can't. If I could put in the house roof, what's it called? If I could put in this like down into the roof, it would be fine. But you can't. So I don't like that. I don't like it. So I was thinking of putting another barn on top, and then just having this barn output to that barn, or maybe even have these output directly into that barn. Do it that way. But the way we have it at the moment is that the barn outputs up to a packager to repackage them, because they can be sold and they are good for selling because they're worth 2. So we can sell reinforced planks and nails or whatever to make the 3 up. Or we can sell pickaxes. I want to make pickaxes because our mining town might need them. But anyway, you can sell them, so we will want to put them into a packager. Will we? Do I want to be selling them, or would I rather sell pickaxes and axes or something? Because axes aren't used in anything. They're not used in a recipe, and pickaxes are used by the miners to increase. Hold on. Let me just supply pickaxes, deep mining. Apply pickaxes to existing underground resources. So that will regenerate underground resources faster. Now we're not going to have any underground resources because you can't prospect anymore. Prospecting used to allow you to place stuff underground. Now it's above ground, which means it's mana based. So making pickaxes is purely going to be for selling them. But that does require reinforcement. Can sell wheel, well, and gears, and just general iron. House reach level 6. And if we make pickaxes, it requires reinforced planks to come out, so we'd have to plot them in, or we'd have to make the reinforced the pickaxes here because they're made in industry. Is that correct? Yeah, mining or industry town, and this is going to be industry. So we could make pickaxes here and just have the reinforced planks come over to here. That could be a way of doing it. We would have to package them anyway, because we'd have unpackages here. Which makes life a little awkward anyway. Right, that's a future problem. That's a future problem, which we will come to and fix at some point. Right now, what we're going to do is we're going to put this barn up here, and we are going to do the thing we do with all the other stuff. Like that. Making sure where the stuff's coming there. There. Copy. Huh? What? What? That should be allowed, and that should still allow stuff to move underneath it, I hope. Maybe, perhaps. I don't probably need 3 of these here, I probably need 1 of them. Because we're just going to be moving. We're not packaging anything else, so yeah, that's still allowing them to move through. Cool. We'll just go with the 1. We'll just go with the 1, and that can move up, and then that can just fill that barn. And then we can figure it out later. We can replace that barn with another one if we want to. The only reason I don't want to upgrade this barn is I want to upgrade this reinforced plank to like 250, but I don't want to store 250 planks, 250 iron, and 250 nails in here. I'd much rather them not be going down here. I'd much rather them be going on to anywhere else and doing other things. So, yeah. And you can't limit the amount of these things. You can just upgrade the whole barn, not elsewhere. Putting the barn on top would mean I probably export straight out of the workshops into the top barn, but it looks stupid, so I'm not doing it. Okay, so now we have more reinforced planks to work with, so that's good. That's good. Right. So that means we can add more things to more trains, can't we? So we can add 2 more to this, so we've got 4, so we're moving 200 grain in one go. Nails are fine. Iron plate is currently fine. Might require more in the future. That's iron plate. We've got 2 iron plate trains. We have 2 iron plate trains. Why do we have 2 iron plate trains? We're not dropping off iron plate anywhere else. We just got them off there. Did I have an iron plate train already and then mistakenly? Oh no, we're having an iron plate drop off here and we're having an iron plate drop off there. You've got 2 lots of iron plate being installed? Why have you got 2 lots of iron plate being installed? And you only... Oh no, that's pickup. That's pickup, isn't it? Yeah. And then this is drop off. So I'm going to stop this. Stop this. Try and get my head through the smoke. Right. Iron plate, iron plate. I'm going to move that boxcar to there, and then we're going to repurpose this train. I don't know what we're going to repurpose it for, but we'll repurpose it for something. Bread. It's going to become another bread train. Okay, go there. You're going to become bread. Okay. You're going to have a single cart added to the back of you, and you are going to gain the filter of whatever this town is. What is this town? This town is processing. This wants to be bread, and this wants to be processing. Dump. Copy that. Turn that on. Flip. And you are going to gain the processing tag. So you can deliver to this town, so we get more happiness, which is what we want and what we need. Not that you're selling anything yet. That's okay. That's okay. Because we can now put in a packager because we have the space. Also, now I know that the food things, we could potentially only do it with 3 of them. That works so much better because that means it's just 1 packager and 3 outputs. That's cool. We just need to go with cooked fish, cooked chicken, and cooked beef. And then bread, we will carry on selling for the moment, but eventually switch that over to sandwiches. Even though in here, this has only got 4 happiness and there is 2 3 ones. So we might go with sandwiches and something else. So that's cool. I mean, you can still sell whatever you want for the money, but you can only get so much happiness from it. But I'm fine with that. I am absolutely fine with that. Oh, and this is something else that I want to test. 1, 2. Yes, that was something else that I didn't mention in the last episode. If you have a conveyor belt and you raise it up in the air, previously it wouldn't put any support underneath. Now it does by default. And it puts the arch underneath by default as well, which I prefer over the scaffold block. So that works really well for it. So now you can just raise up. You don't have to put in the scaffold block and then put the thing on top of it. That's fine. This works. Okay. Not sure why Pat Bread does not have a proper icon. So I'm just going to filter you down to bread. Okay. And then you can sell bread to there. Hey. And we get more happiness. And there will be much more rejoicing. Woo! Okay. So. What about getting some of our pasture stuff going? Let's work on that. I'm already looking at the time of the video and thinking I've waffled in this video, and I apologise. Nothing has been done. Nothing has really been done. I've just been trying. This has changed and that has changed, and we've got this going on, and we've added from bread here, and we've added a bit of trains and stuff. And nothing actually, no progress has been made. And I'm talking again. So right, we're getting animal feed in here. So let's grab a train, locomotive, or animal feed. Boom, pause the game. I'm going to add as many box carts as I can afford. Well, we'll add 4. Not as many as I can afford. That would be a lot. And we're going to go animal feed. Thank you very much. Awesome. Right, and you want to be filtered to flour and animal. Flour and animal. Okay. Oh, and wood. And wooden plank. That means our wooden plank train was not going anywhere. Nope, just going around in circles doing nothing. Nothing. Okay, then we want to come up here, and we want to drop off animal feed here. And I need to figure out exactly how we're going to do the animal feed stuff. Because I don't need to sell as much. I mean, fish is going up there. So we go with chicken and beef. That's all we need. That's all we need. We don't need all the other things. I mean, yeah, we could put them in, but we don't need them. If we're going for a happiness thing, then yeah. I mean, we will need eggs because we'll need them for other things going on there. But what I can do is I can press tab and I can grab this and I can move this and I can just rotate it around and slap it right down there, because that's how it's going to be. The house is not going to be that side. The house is going to be this side, like that. Boom, there we go. And then there'll be another house here. So we'll just press tab and we'll copy this and put it there. And then these, rather than being eggs, these can be chicken. So copy, paste, paste, paste. Yeah, they're all chicken. And then you can be beef, which requires water. I'm very confused as to why chicken and eggs don't require water, but fertilizer does. That seemed like a strange thing to me. Why does fertilizer require water? Surely fertilizer should. I don't even know why fertilizer is the same thing. And the thing about fertilizer, which is normally when a building fills up its outputs, it stops. it stops working. Fertilizer, it doesn't. If you fill up the outputs, it doesn't. It just carries on working at full speed. It just ignores the fertilizer. It just completely blanks it. So you haven't got to worry about running out of stuff there. So yeah, the only thing you have got to do, however, now I think about it, is put in a logistic box of a filter here and here, because we don't want fertilizer. So we only want to filter it with beef. Just for performance sake, yeah. So no fertilizer. Otherwise, fertilizer would also come out onto the egg and but this one wants to be set to beef, raw beef, and this one wants to be set to chicken rather than eggs. There we go. Awesome. Okay. So we want a train station down here. Copy, paste. Put a filter in. The filter is going to be animal feed. Thank you very much. You are going to be filtered to animal feed and then nothing else. It's kind of a waste of a station, if I'm honest with you. I might have to go through and have a look at the happiness thing and see whether we can change something up. We might just have one station, or stations on one side. We might not need them on both sides. Because like here, I'm bringing all these different crops. Do we need them all? I mean, yeah, right now we do. Yeah. Cool one. Don't know what this is doing. Oh, this was making antidotes because that was the previous upgrade thing. We don't need that anymore. Okay, so from here you want to come out just straight down the center. Zoom. Zoom. So there. You want a packager or two. There. No, we actually want 4 packages. Unpack. We want to just basically split this left and right. Copy. And then put it in there. Right. And then you, animal feed does roll, but I'm going to use conveyor belt like that. Oh, and turn that round. Also, conveyor belts would stop the barns from outputting because rather than having chutes, so I wouldn't have to turn them around, but I'm going to do that. You're only going to have 1 pack of iron, but I'm going to filter you anyway because it's better to be safe than sorry. Let's be honest. There we go. Okay, and then they need water. Now, water we're going to do in situ. Yeah, we're going to do water in situ. So we're not going to have water going around on tanks, although we could have a water train. Would be a bit of a pain to sort out, but we could potentially do a water train. Building is blocked. Can't afford it because of the stone? Really? Wow. Okay. We need more raw stone. Not expect that. Wow. Do these use raw stone? No, they don't. Copy that. But there. Means our chicken's not getting right now because it needs. Chicken does not need water. Only beef needs water. Awesome. Chickens do not need water. Don't know how that works, but yeah. We should also kind of prioritize one side or the other, but it will balance anyway. And if this is not enough to come in, we'll run two lines of this here. So let us find our animal feed train. We should have 200 animal feed on it. There it is. Let's convince our animal train to speed up. Because I want to test this work. Boop. Go. I want to test this work, basically. Animal feed goes down. Awesome. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Gets to the end of the line and it's split evenly. It's going to work. It's obvious it's going to work. We built enough of these. We built enough of these to know what's up. The only problem is that it's not going to get into here fast enough. Don't think. I think 10 seconds. Happiness is making it a bit faster, so. But 10 seconds, I think, although you can unpack fast enough, I don't think you're outputting into that barn fast enough. But we can remedy that by adding more outputters. And we could move the wells as well. We can put 3 in there. That's an option. We've got loads of raw beef coming. That's awesome. We're getting double chance 100% of the time because our main farm is happy. Awesome. And also you are happy. You are actually happy. You have 20 happiness. We're producing 13 happiness, which is fantastic. Okay, and we have chicken, full of chicken. That's good. Feel for that. So we just need to connect these up and get them sending out this way to do things that way. And you see it's all balanced now. So, and we're down. So this is good. This works. This works. Don't know if it works fast enough, but it works. We shall find out at a later date. So we'll leave this one here. We'll come back next time and we will hook up this to our kitchens. We'll also hook our fish up to our kitchens and we'll try and get ourselves 6 happiness. I think I'll carry on selling bread because the packages can unlock 4 things at once. So we might just have like 3 main things and then bread as the extra. So yeah. Okay. Awesome. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, even though not a lot happened in it and I was rambling for most of it. So my apologies for that, but things will get better, I hope. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you next time. Until then, as always, have fun.